Now, still in relation to flooding, travellers plying the Yendi-Bimbilla stretch of the Eastern Corridor Road in the northern region have been left stranded for over 20 hours due to flooding. The travellers, most of whom are women, say they do not know when or how they can cross and reach their destination. Zubaida Ismail has more in the following report.
Your eyes will behold Kenya, but your foot will not step there. This is how the scene at Lipuli community in the Bimbilla municipality can be best described. Vehicles traveling from the northern region to the south and vice versa are left behind the bank of an uncompleted bridge in the Lipuli community. Vehicles of all sizes and shapes, the small and mighty, have pulled over at both ends as none wants to risk driving to the flooded bridge, not knowing the depth of the water. Travelers are taking solace in looking at each other from far ends and watching some daring drivers display their skills through the floodwaters. The brave drivers are directed by residents who know the nooks and crannies of the affected stretch. The northern region experienced constant rainfall that only stopped for just a few hours. The rainfall has caused flooding of the uncompleted bridges on the road, making it unmotorable. Female traders carrying babies say they have spent 24 hours at the mercy of the rain. Farm produce, including truckloads of yam, are equally left at the mercy of the weather. It is uncertain when these stranded persons will cross to their destinations, as that depends on reduction of water levels on the road.
Still on this flooding issue now, and Abdullahi Yakubu is the Municipal Chief Executive of the Bimbilla Municipal Assembly. He joins me on the telephone. I thank you very much, Mr. Yakubu, for your time this evening. From what we saw, travelers have been rendered, indeed, as it were, very worried because of this particular situation. Have you been able to solve their challenge of getting over that particular uncompleted bridge which has been destroyed?
Yes, good evening to you and your cherished listeners. Actually, this morning I was there at Lipusi, and we've been able to remedy the situation. All the vehicles have gone. What happened is that there are two uncompleted bridges at Lipusi and BimbillaYendi. They did a culvert just beside the bridge. Because of the heavy vehicular traffic that plied the road, the culvert was destroyed, leaving a gaping hole in the middle of the road. So vehicles that were not high, vehicles that are very low, are not able to cross. So what I did this morning is that I sent the laborers of the assembly together with the Zoom Lion vehicle to pull out those vehicles that couldn't ply the road, and then we arranged boulders in the hole, and now all the vehicles have been able to move. The Honorable Regional Minister was also there, and the contractor was contacted, and he assured us that on Monday morning he will move his equipment to see how best he will remedy the situation.
I see, but so I mean, from what we understand, it's just some few hours of rain, in fact, less than an hour of rain that actually caused this. So, are you thinking about a permanent solution to this particular problem that we're faced with? Yes,
actually, we were not expecting these two bridges to be like this year. The contract was actually supposed to have been handed over in July. But according to the contractor, we had some funding challenges from the Brazilian government. So we had about 5 bridges. We've been able to do 3, even these 2. So he has assured us that he will come on Monday and to put some stronger culverts to allow the vehicles to ply until they get the proper funding to fix the 2 bridges.
Okay, thank you for your time this evening. Grateful. Abdullahi Yakubu is an MC for Bimbilla Municipal Assembly.